Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English with Podcasts, your digital home for turning language challenges into easy victories. I am Emma.
And I am Leo. Emma, I have to ask you, have you seen the life fail videos trending lately? People are filming themselves when their Wi-Fi dies mid-meeting, or when they drop their keys down a drain, or when their toaster starts smoking. It is a global craze because we all relate to that sudden, oh no, feeling.
I have seen them, Leo. They are hilarious, but also a bit stressful. It's one thing to have a life fail in your own language, but when it happens in English, it can feel like a total disaster. You know exactly what is wrong, but the words just won't come out. You're standing there with a broken laptop or a lost passport, and you feel completely tongue-tied.
Exactly. That is why today's episode is so vital. We are mastering the art of solving common problems and asking for help. We're going beyond the textbook to give you the exact emergency phrases you need. We want to take you from a hesitant learner to a helpful, confident problem solver.
Whether it's a small mishap or a major dilemma, we've got your back. We're using our basic to advanced approach today, so no matter your level, you'll leave with a survival toolkit for any predicament. But before we fix your problems, let's make sure you're part of our community. If you're ready to stop struggling in silence, hit that like button right now.
And please subscribe to English with Podcasts. We want to make sure you can navigate daily life in English without a hitch. Share this with a friend who is living abroad or traveling. They will thank you for these lifesavers.
Okay, let's dive into the oh no moment. This is the recognition of a mishap. Something has gone wrong. Before you find a solution, you usually express that initial shock or frustration. In English, we have very specific ways to do this naturally.
Oh, for crying out loud. You've got to be kidding me. Something's not right here. I don't believe it.
These phrases are your venting tools. They tell the people around you that you've noticed a problem, but the real skill is shifting from complaining to articulating. You need to set the scene. If you are at a hotel and the shower is cold, or at a cafe and the Wi-Fi is slow, you need to state the dilemma clearly.
This brings us to describing the dilemma. To get help, you must be precise. Using vague words like it's bad or it's broken doesn't help the other person help you. You need to use specific vocabulary for the nature and the impact of the problem.
Let's look at some technical issues first. My phone is frozen. The screen isn't responding. The Wi-Fi keeps dropping out. The printer is jammed. The battery's drained.
And for household mishaps, these verbs are essential. The faucet is leaking. The drain is clogged. The light is flickering. The door handle is stuck.
Notice the difference between the light is broken and the light is flickering. If it's flickering, it's a loose bulb or a wire. If it's broken, it might be the whole fixture. Being direct and specific saves time and frustration.
What about situational dilemmas, those I lost something moments? I've misplaced my keys. I'm turned around. My delivery is overdue.
Once you've described the problem, you need to transition to the can you help moment. For many learners, this is the hardest part. They feel like they're bothering someone. But in English-speaking cultures, asking for help is perfectly normal if you do it politely.
You need an inquiry starter. Never just walk up to someone and say, "Where is the bus?" It's too aggressive. Start with, "I'm sorry to bother you, but could you do me a quick favor? I was wondering if you might be able to help me with something. I hate to ask, but I'm a bit stuck."
After the starter, offer specific options for the help you need. This makes it easier for the other person to say yes. Do you know where I might find a hardware store? Could you show me how to use this machine? Would you mind giving me a hand with this heavy bag?
There's a big difference between a direct question and a subtle hint. A hint sounds like this. "Wow, this box is really heavy. I'm not sure I can lift it." You're hoping the other person says, "Let me help." But as a learner, it's usually safer to be direct but polite.
Now, what happens when things go wrong? I mean, when the solution goes wrong. You ask for help, but the problem persists, or the instructions you were given are too complex.
This is where you need clarification phrases. You have to articulate that you're still in a predicament. I'm afraid I'm still a bit confused. Could you walk me through that one more time, slowly? That hasn't quite solved the issue. Is there another way? I'm not sure I follow.
If it's a faulty appliance or a service that wasn't fixed properly, you might need to be more firm. I'm following up on a previous issue that hasn't been resolved. It's still making that noise. Is it possible to have someone look at it again? I'd like to speak with a manager if possible.
Handling difficult situations with a calm, polite tone is the hallmark of an advanced speaker. You're showing that you're in control of the situation, even if the situation is frustrating.
Finally, we reach the solution and beyond. The problem is fixed, the Wi Fi is back, or you found your keys. This is the moment for confirmation and gratitude.
When someone proposes a solution, confirm you understand it. Got it. So I just need to restart the device? Okay, that makes sense now. I'll give that a try. I see. I'll wait for the technician then.
And the thank you. Don't just say thanks, make it genuine. I really appreciate your help. You've been a lifesaver. Thanks for taking the time to explain that to me. I don't know what I would have done without your help.
If the problem is something that might happen again, always ask a prevention question before they leave. If this happens again, is there anything I should do differently? Is there a way to prevent this from recurring?
We covered so much today. Let's do a quick recap of your survival toolkit. Expression: start with, oh no, or something's not right. Description: use precise verbs like clogged, flickering, or jammed. Request: use polite starters like, I was wondering if. Clarification: say, could you walk me through that again if you're confused. Gratitude: use phrases like, you've been a lifesaver.
I have a question for our listeners. Think about a time you had a daily dilemma in English. What was the problem and what did you say to fix it? Or if you stayed silent because you didn't know the words, tell us what you would say now using today's phrases.
We love reading your stories in the comments. It helps us see exactly what you're struggling with so we can help you in future episodes. Remember, every problem you solve in English is a massive step toward fluency.
This was Emma and Leo. Thank you for spending your time with us today.
We are proud of you for showing up and working on your English every day. Keep practicing, keep solving, and keep vibing.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wait, Emma, I just realized something. We talked about household problems, but what about office problems? Like when the photocopier is acting up.
Good point, Leo. Office dilemmas are a huge category. For example, you might say, the printer is out of toner. The system is down for maintenance. I can't access my shared drive.
Yes, and in an office, you have to be extra polite to your colleagues. You might use softening language. Instead of saying, my computer is broken, fix it, you say, I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm having a bit of a technical glitch. I was wondering if you had a moment to help me with the scanner.
Softening language makes you sound professional and respectful. It is a key skill for advanced business English. Another one is the status update question. Do you have an estimate on when the server will be back up? Is there a temporary workaround I can use in the meantime?
Workaround, that is an excellent word. It means a temporary solution to a problem while you wait for the permanent fix.
We should also mention public space problems, like if you are on a bus and your stop is coming up, but the door won't open, or you are at a restaurant and your order is wrong.
At a restaurant, the vibe check is very important. You don't want to be a Karen. That's an American slang term for someone who complains too much. You want to be a polite problem solver. Excuse me, I'm afraid this isn't what I ordered. I'm sorry, but I asked for the dressing on the side. Could we get some extra napkins, please?
Notice the use of excuse me and I'm afraid. These are like verbal buffers. They protect the other person's feelings while you state your problem.
What about travel problems? Airports are full of dilemmas. My flight has been delayed. I've missed my connection. My luggage hasn't arrived on the carousel.
At the airport, you often have to talk to agent figures. They're busy and stressed. You need to be clear and concise. Here is my booking reference. The screen says the gate has changed, but I don't see the new one. My bag is a large blue suitcase with a red ribbon.
Being clear and concise means you give the most important information first. It helps the agent help you faster.
And don't forget safety problems. If you are in a new city and you feel unsafe or you see something suspicious, I think I'm being followed. I've lost my group. Where is the nearest police station or hospital?
In those situations, you don't need to be polite. You need to be urgent. Your voice should be loud and clear. Help! I need assistance. Call an ambulance.
That is a very important distinction. Most daily problems need politeness. Emergency problems need urgency.
We've really covered the whole spectrum now, haven't we? From a leaking faucet to an office glitch to a travel delay.
We have, and it all comes back to the same toolkit. Identify, describe, request, clarify, and think.
I feel like a problem-solving ninja now.
I like that. Our listeners can be ninjas too. Just remember that it is okay to make mistakes. If you use the wrong word for broken, people will still usually understand you. The effort to speak is what matters most.
Exactly. Progress over perfection every single time.
Well, now it really is time to wrap up. We've given you enough phrases to fill a whole notebook.
I agree. I'm going to go and check my own Wi-Fi now. It's been acting a bit glitchy today.
Good luck with that, Leo. Use your new phrases.
I will. I'm sorry to bother you, router, but I was wondering if you could provide a stable connection.
I don't think the router will answer, Leo, but it was a good try.
See you in the next episode, everyone.
Keep practicing your English survival skills. Goodbye.
Goodbye.